Hi, Spud. The second I hit the stream button, my cat starts yelling at me. Uh, right. Deadly Premonition. That's what's happening tonight. Good evening, everybody. Oh, oh. I don't know if you can hear this, but he stopped. Spud started chattering at a bird outside. I wanted to see if I could get it on my camera or my microphone. Anyway, that was exciting. But that's not even the really exciting part of tonight's stream. Just that was its bonus. So, yeah. We're playing Deadly Premonition tonight. And I have, on my desk, you can't see it right now, but I have set up the makings of a certain sandwich that is featured in this game. I'm not going to make it right away because I've just started the stream. I'm going to wait for people to come in first and, you know, find a narratively appropriate, I don't know, break where I can reasonably pause the game and make a sandwich. But yeah, let's pick up where we left off from last time, which was in the middle of a haunted house, kinda.
Previously during the investigation, F.K. in the coffin.
Right. We've been called to Becky's house. I don't even think we've met Becky yet, aside from in like a dream sequence kind of thing. But Becky is friends with, or was, I should say, friends with Anna. Anna, I guess I should call her Anna, even though the game doesn't spell it like that. Yeah, Becky was friends with Anna. And this is apparently Becky's house. And it has been taken over by whatever the crap is going on in this town. The red seeds nonsense. Okay. And it's doing this annoying lightning thing. I apologize for that. I should have put a flashing warning on my stream too. Forgot about that. Okay. Right, so we just explored like this whole left half of the house. So now it's time to go this way, I guess. And we're looking for clues regarding whatever happened to Becky, and it involves the raincoat killer in some way. Quint was outside crying about it. Oh, speaking of which, speak of the devil, thar he be. Really? You're telling me I can't just jump over that? Seriously? Come on. I mean, I'm sure I'll find a way to get back there at some point. Oh yeah. We're gonna open this door. Come on. I could easily climb over that couch, and I am not, you know, in the best of shape, which I'm sure. Although, I mean, then again, I don't smoke cigarettes or drink boatloads of coffee, so maybe I am in better shape than York. I don't know. I only drink the occasional coffee.
Huh?
Neat.
See you.
Stop it. Stop seeing me. Oh god, alright, it's gonna be one of these. He's here again. Let's hide quickly if we don't want any trouble, Jack. Or problem, Zach. Don't know if that's at all a good hiding place, but... Oh. Holding my breath.
Where are you hiding?
Nowhere. That's right.
Where are you?
Keep walking. Yeah, that's where I am. Woo! Hey, where'd you get that other axe? Ah, whew. Hooray. Yay, I'm safe.
Zach, this is a waste of time. Let's go.
Was Becky on sleeping pills, or did the culprit make her take some? What do you think, Zach? Either way, we must end her nightmare as quickly as possible. Well, the Raincoat Killer was kind enough to open that up for me, so thank you for that. Okay. I guess we're going that way. Oh boy. The heck? What are those things? Come on, break. Oh, jeez. Ah.
Amazing.
Jeez, you are... do not like how fast you are. Hey, come here. Hey. Don't do that while I'm trying to push things. Shit. Go. Go, 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 go. I'm amazed he didn't catch me. Ah! Stop that.
Nice shot. Nice shot.
I guess we can go either way. There's probably like a barrier or something blocking off one side of the room from the other. Oh, not so much. Okay. I mean, there's that, but... Okay, cool. So that just leads in there. Oh, heck. Oh, boy. Yeah, I was expecting one of these sequences to happen. Ah! Oh, jeez. Whee! Okay. Well, good. Ooh, root beer. Except I hate root beer. Oh, see, that's what I should have done. Along with my sandwich, is I should have, like, looked up what drinks there are in the... Well, so... Okay, so my thought was, oh, I should have some coffee. I should make a cup of coffee to have with my sandwich. But I didn't want to do that. Like, making a cup of coffee is too much of a hassle. Plus, it's, you know, evening. I don't really want to caffeinate myself at night. So I just have some water. But what I could have done beforehand to prepare was look up some other drinks that are in this game and gotten myself one of those. Just like, you know, a cola would have been fine. Coffee would have been ideal. But if I was streaming earlier in the day, I might do that. Okay, so there's just one door here. Frame without a picture. Looks creepy without the picture itself. Bloody camisole. Ugh.
Huh?
hello, Johnny 19. Welcome. Uh-oh. Okay. Door. Guy with a golf club. Well, you're not the raincoat killer.
Great. Great.
Hey, 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 hey.
Yes. Great.
You back off.
Yes.
I didn't have to shoot him again, but... Okay. Well, we're back in this room.
It's bad. Very bad, Zach. The raincoat killer gave Becky a visit. Hold on.
Ugh. Hold on, I just noticed this bed covered in blood. Right in front of me.
Can you hear that? Is it rain? No, it's the shower. Zach, the bathroom, quick.
Look, Zach, she's been definitely attacked here. No, she was just having a really bad period. Cold water. Looks like she rarely left this room. She used to take her meals here, even. Oh, jeez. A painting of a large tree. The frame looks crooked. Isn't it strange, Zach? This painting is hanging upside down. Ooh, but there's a phone. A photo of Becky and someone else. The person next to her has been blotted out, as if in anger. I can't even see. That's not what these photos show. Looks like you broke through here. That's the way I just came in, right? There's blood on the door handle. You can hear the shower in the back. There's no doubt it's here, Zach. No mansion would be without its hidden vault. This one is covered with a wood grain pattern. We need a key here, Zach. It's locked. I need a key to open it. Oh. was hoping the key would be in there. It's a big TV. Living in this huge mansion alone, I feel more pity than envy for her. Don't you, Zach? What the heck? Oh, God. What?
Zach, she's still alive. Who did this? Who was it, Becky? Becky! What happened here?
Really?
George, stay back. She's trying to speak.
You guys busted in now?
Time. She's dying. Thomas, cut that wire. No! We must get her to the hospital immediately. What? What are you doing? Get out of the way. I'll do it.
Thomas.
No, don't. George, stop.
Good job, George. This is your fault. Oh, God. Ugh. Mm-hmm. That's the correct response.
You got us good this time, Zach.
George, you ass. She must have been terrified. A horrendous ordeal. We were too late to save her. I don't know if too late is the right word. Well, so... wires all over the place. Why go to such lengths? Why would the unsub do this? Thomas threw up in there earlier. We don't want to look inside, do we, Zach? Yes. Ew. I mean, if he was Hopefully he flushed. What a hell. Even Becky has been killed. It has a wooden key holder on it. I think I saw a similar pattern in her room. She coughed up a bunch of seeds, too. Aren't you going to take some of those for your collection? Becky.
Oh.
Go get some fresh air, Thomas. York, what are you doing? Tampering with the evidence?
My dear sister.
Oh.
I'm so sorry. I was a fool to fall for a man like him. I don't have the words to apologize to Anna.
I left her there. She was suffering so much, and I just ran away. I know he wanted to kill me too, but I'm not going to let him get away with this. I followed him after he was finished. He carried Anna into the woods. Anna was holding on to that precious locket of his. He couldn't remove it from her hand, even though she was dead. But she let go of it for me, though. It was like she gave it to me. So I brought it home. I might be able to bring Anna's killer down with it. I want you to see it. I know even he wouldn't dare to harm you. He'll catch me, though, if I go into town. I'm trapped in my house. So I've asked Isaac and Isaiah to deliver it. They totally believe that Anna became a goddess. I believe so, too. She looked so beautiful, as though she might smile back at any moment. I have something else to confess to you. I borrowed a pair of your shoes without asking and broke the heel on one of them. I'll send them along with the locket. I'm sure the shoe can be fixed.
So Becky is Miss Stiletto Heel, and she gave the locket to the twins. Must be the special secret Lily told us about, Zach. We'd better go and see her first thing tomorrow. Emily, who might this sister be that Becky was referring to here?
That would be Diane. Didn't you know Diane and Becca were sisters?
I should have known, Zach. We're all family here.
Wow. Just ends on the shot of Thomas puking in the toilet. Now, what I'm wondering though is that, oh, my captions aren't working again. I definitely saw earlier in the game that there were times when I could have gone to get a side mission from Becky. But now I'm assuming I can't because she's dead. I guess I'm going to have to go back to earlier chapters to unlock those side missions.
Previously during the investigation.
I'm Kaysen, Forrest Kaysen.
Thomas, did you see Nick here?
No. When I got here, he was already like this.
What are you doing? Get out of the way! I'll do it!
George, stay back. She's trying to speak.
No! It couldn't be! Nick! Oh, please, no!
You got us good this time, Zach.
So now we suspect Nick might be the killer.
I can't believe it, man. Now that's heavy.
Me neither.
Because he's been hanging out with Diane.
When did Becky stop coming
guess.
to work?
I think it was like from the day Anna was killed, man. Yeah, that's right. She was totally depressed about something.
Quint called for her to let us know she wasn't coming in for work. She must have been totally in shock, the poor thing.
So you took the twins along to cheer her up.
That's right, hon. If only I knew it would be like this, I'd have spent more time talking to her.
You told me about a special secret between your children and Becky.
Yes, of course. What about it?
It seems Becky handed them an item before she was killed. Any idea what that might be?
Now that you mention it, they had a box about this size which they said was very important.
That's it. I'd like to talk to them about this in person. Where are the boys now?
They went out actually with Mr. Kaysen. They mentioned going to the community center today, hon. There is plenty of space to run around over there.
Kaysen? Do you know him well?
Oh yeah, he's a good guy. He always brings us gifts from his road trips. The kids love him, so we let him take them out every once in a while. You know, for a little quality time with the missus.
Okay, I understand. But the situation calls for urgency.
God.
I'll go and look for them myself. And if they come home without running into me, could you let us know?
Sure, of course. I'll contact the department.
I hate Keith. Hey, turkey sandwich. Perfect. That's probably a sign that I should actually make my sandwich.
Isaac and Isaiah aren't here. They're apparently out with Kaysen. Let's go look for them.
With Kaysen? Sounds like a long story. Any ideas where to start looking?
Lily told me where they went. No problem.
Okay. Great. Well, let's go ahead and save. Oh, hey. What? Agent York, why do you want to go back in there? Was there something you forgot to do? Sorry, Emily. There's something I need to take care of first. Okay, I'll go on ahead then. I hope Lily was right about where they went. Okay then. I'll catch up with you soon. What do you want? This better be good. No, nothing apparently. Sweet car. Okay. Well... Hmm. I guess... Okay. Yeah, you know what? I've only got one viewer, but I'm gonna go ahead and make my sandwich. So... Because I haven't had dinner yet, and this is my dinner. As a further bonus, if I just stand around here for a little while, it'll kill time while I do this. So let's just sort of kind of chill here and get a nice view of this parking lot. But okay, so I'm not sure how well this is going to work, but I have here. Let me, I'm going to move my camera down and show you what I got going on here. Let's see if I can kind of... There we go. That'll work. Okay, so I have my plate. I've got some bread. This is ciabatta bread. I had thought about going full, like, effort, going real extra and making my own bread. I was thinking I wanted to I was going to make a Japanese milk bread because, you know, this is a Japanese game, so figured it'd be appropriate. And I made it before, so I know it's good. But I didn't really have time this weekend, so I just went, screw it, I'll just use the bread we have on hand, which is this nice ciabatta. So I got two. Oh, that one's got a hole in it. Well, too bad. The turkey will go on that side. Okay, yeah, so this, right, so I should probably also explain the Sinner's Sandwich, which, as you may recall, if you have watched previous streams of this game, is turkey, strawberry jam, and cereal. It is not stated what kind of cereal, but from what I could tell in game, it looked like cornflakes, so I've got some cornflakes here. Just your basic ass Kellogg's cornflakes. I realized I could Frosted Flakes were also an option, but I was like, let's not go super sweet. And then I have this nice strawberry jam, which has not yet been opened. This is a fresh jar of jam, and of course, turkey from the grocery store deli. So let's see. Okay, this is kind of thicker sliced turkey, which I wasn't really expecting, but that's okay. I like turkey when I like thick sliced turkey. So let's just kind of arrange that on the bread here. Papaya Chemist makes a sandwich. Riveting. This is what you tune into Twitch for. Four pieces? It's kind of layered that. That looks like good. Oh, that looks good. Yeah, it's pretty. It's kind of thick cut, so I think that should be some good coverage, turkey-wise. Oops. Okay. And then, okay. And then I will take this jam, if I can open it. Look at that. Ah, beautiful. Okay, so then what we're going to do is we're going to put this jam on the other slice of bread here. I've got my butter knife. I can't really see that. There we go. Knife. Let's actually scoot this towards me so I don't drip jam everywhere. Strawberry preserves, not jam. There's a difference. So this might seem like a real weird sandwich to you, but if you've ever had, you know, turkey and cranberry sauce, it's good. This is not that far off. And I happen to love turkey and cranberry sauce, so I have high hopes for this sandwich. Hey, Ober Solo, just in time, yes. I am making the Sinner Sandwich, which is a turkey sandwich, that's turkey there, with strawberry jam and cornflakes. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like that's basically what the sandwich is. It's a Thanksgiving sandwich with a little twist. I'm going real heavy on the jelly here. Apparently, it's preserved, so I kind of have no choice because there's like actual chunks of strawberry in here, which is delicious. All right, that's probably enough turkey or enough jam, preserves. Yum yum yum. Okay. Jam goes over there. I should actually probably put that back put that in the fridge once I'm done here. But all right, now cornflakes. How am I gonna do this? The way the game portrayed this sandwich, it was like a sandwich, and then it had like jam like smeared over the top, and then cereal sprinkled over the top. I think that's ridiculous. That's a stupid way to make a sandwich. You don't put your jam on top of your sandwich. It would be a giant mess. So instead, I'm just gonna take like a handful of these cornflakes, if I can get them out of the box. And we're just gonna kind of sprinkle them over the jelly like this. Let's do some more. Nice. Gotta get that nice crunchy layer. Wheaties. Ooh, that would be an interesting alternative. I mean, honestly, like I said before, the game doesn't specify what kind of cereal. It just looked like cornflakes to me. So you could theoretically, use whatever kind of like flaky-looking cereal you want. Frosted Flakes is an option. Bran Flakes. Yeah, Wheaties, yeah, by all means. Okay, that's probably enough. Oops. Crunchy. I dropped a cornflake between the bag and the box. Can't leave that in there. Okay. Let's close up this bag. Put that over there. Out of the way. And then... Okay. Okay, well this is... I think I'm just going to have to go like this. Just kind of flip the bread over like that. Yes, hi Spud. You don't get this sandwich, I'm sorry. Okay. And then... Okay, and then I'm going to do something that I never do with a sandwich, and that is cut it. Whenever I make sandwiches, I just eat the whole thing, but I think cutting this sandwich would be a wise move. Also because that's how the game presents it. That's also why I got this big plate. So I have plenty of room to cut this sandwich. Oops. Ignore my my terrible knife technique. This isn't a super sharp knife either, so it might not be the best tool for the job. Yeah, and there we go. Here we have the Sinner Sandwich. I'm going to turn my camera back up right for the eating of said sandwich. Let's also push my my keyboard in so I don't get sandwich all over it. Oh yeah, and then I just have some water. I was mentioning earlier that what would be really appropriate is if I had made a cup of coffee to go with the sandwich, but I didn't want to do that. Too much of a hassle, and it's like, it's late in the evening. I don't want to caffeinate myself too much. But what I do have is I've got some chocolate covered coffee beans. So that'll be the coffee stand-in. What's the verdict? Let's find out. Mm. That's pretty good. Yeah. I think it would be better if the turkey were sliced thinner, so I could like layer it properly on the bread. But that's good. I'm enjoying that. Strawberry jam is an interesting combo with turkey. But I'm not mad about it. And yeah, the cornflakes kind of give a nice little crispy, crunchy additional texture, which is very nice. I mean, like, I've kind of started doing that with my sandwiches a lot. Anyway, because I started putting potato chips on my peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, which is amazing, and I heartily recommend you try that. Now I'm basically spoiled. I hardly ever make peanut butter and jelly sandwiches any other way. Oh yeah, cranberry jam. Yeah, like, if I have yeah, if I have like the jellied cranberry sauce, that you like, you splorch out of the can and then slice it up. I totally do that with turkey. I'll make a turkey sandwich and just just smush the cranberry sauce onto it as well. It's really good. Yeah, absolutely. Salt and sweet. Yeah. That's why peanut butter and jelly sandwiches are so good in the first place, and they're even better with potato chips. And actually, yeah, that's what's going on here too. Because there's a little bit of saltiness to the turkey. And like the cornflakes are very neutral flavored. There's not much of a taste to them, but they're just there for texture, and it's very good. Heck yeah, Cinder sandwich, thumbs up. So says Mr. Stewart. So says Papaya Chemist. Alright. I'll be right back because I'm going to put this jelly and turkey in the fridge. BRB. Alright. I am back. My workspace is cleaned up. Still have my sandwich. Got my water. Alright. What are we doing? Let's see. First of all, we have a Sokoban puzzle to do. Because I started to do it, and then the store closed while I was in the middle of doing it, so I couldn't finish. Let's see if Lily will still let me do it. They should be at the community center today. They like to play in the big square there. Maybe she won't. Maybe I have to do it when I'm not in the middle of quest. I guess not. Okay. It reads employees only. We have no reason to go barging in.
Hey, bro.
York, the kids are out with Kaysen again, man. They don't listen to me even if I tell them to come home, you know? Now I finally understand how hard my folks had it, I can tell you.
Hey, bro.
Oh, hey. Hello, Richard, if that's your real name. My cat is going crazy. They say he was a punk back then, but now he's grown up and settled down. Who's they? Who says that? Sally lost her daughter, and now Quint lost his girl. Which do you think has it the worst? They're both pretty bad. Actually, I think he has it the worst, having to support both Sally and Quint. What do you think, Zach? I guess I can't I can't shop for anything right now, but that's fine. It's like the 15th time you've run to Sokoban this week. It's everywhere. It's the less infuriating version of the sliding tile puzzles that adventure games love to throw in, much to my disgust. I was just watching Ikifu stream Parasite Eve 2 earlier this week, and he had to deal with a sliding tile puzzle. We all just groaned and screamed. We're just, no, why do you do this to us, game? Oops.
Zach, do you know the best way to find lost children? Posters. Put up posters to gather info. That's the most effective way. It works for pets as well as children, and always gets results. Offering a reward gets faster results. Our Bureau's favorite old trick.
Let's see. Before I go anywhere, let's see. Does anybody have a quest? I kind of doubt it. George does. And he's there, too. And, oh, yeah, Lysander. Okay, wait. Right, there's the... Oh, okay, Lysander's right here, so... Yeah, let's just swing around and bother him. Video since mentioning Sokoban.
So, Zach, this case turned into a multiple homicide.
What kind of motives turn a criminal into a serial killer? Is it hedonistic? Ritualistic? Copycat crime? Sex-related? Cannibalistic? From the Bureau's statistics. These interesting ideas don't always really explain the real motive. They're just words. Phrases that the media uses to scare citizens. The spotlight falls on a mere 1% of all cases. Only the weird ones.
You understand all this, right, Zach? No matter how bizarre a crime may appear to be, at the root, there is always rage and personal interest. Right, Zach?
Most people simply don't kill for pleasure. But that kind of common sense never applies to our investigations. Maybe we're lucky. Or unlucky, depending on how you look at it. We end up working on those cases in that 1%.
Do you remember, Zach, the first case we handled just after becoming a special agent?
Now let's talk about this another time. I don't feel like it right now.
Zach, is there something here that you want to check out?
According to Lily, the twins should be with Kaysen. Perhaps we should try going to where she told us they might be.
Yeah, I'll get to it. Ah, there you are. You came at a good time, son. Oh, right. He sells cars.
You have potential, soldier. I want you to take a look around J10. I'll need high gear parts. They should be around there somewhere. If you can find them and bring them back to me, I'll be able to increase the top speed of your vehicle.
Now
Sweet.
that sounds like a plan.
It's a fail-proof plan, soldier. You must learn to trust your superiors.
Around J10 then.
Your orders are clear. Now roll out.
I should probably get York a shave. Okay. J10. Where is J10? Okay, so there's J. And 10 is... Okay, so it's kind of like right in that corner there. Fine, sure. Okay. Ah. Oh, well, that's... Oh, cool. York's car. Sweet car. It's not what I'm here for, but I'll take it. Okay, so J10 is not this way. A pile of various car parts. Mostly junk, though. It's a big pile, jeez. Uh-huh. Here we are. This will increase your exhaust and optimize your car's transmission in the higher gears. Excellent. So, have we found what we need? Oh yeah, I should find some more bones if possible.
This is it. This will save your life someday, son.
What's the story this time?
Speed determines everything on the battlefield, life or death.
You're not going to tell me another story about stomach pains, are you?
Son, I told you already. Don't mock your superiors. It's a very serious story this time. It starts with a question. Why did we lose the battle? We had firepower and the air support in the beginning. But looking at the results of a war of attrition, we learned a lesson. We lacked speed when speed was needed. It was our superiors' fault. We should have carried out a swifter attack. That would have saved more of our soldiers. Although Crybaby Timothy was doomed either way.
You really hated that sergeant, didn't you?
Don't talk to me with that tone, boy. Words cannot describe how much I hated him. I was at war with a crybaby. No one has enough lives to survive that. He poisoned us with our own food. Washed all our weapons with soap and water. Launched a signal flare thinking it was a firework. Set off countless traps laid by the enemy. More than half of the unit had to return home sick because of him.
I don't know how much of this to believe.
Believe as much as you like. I'll keep my side of the promise and get to work on your vehicle.
Well, if he hates that sergeant so much, why does he keep talking about him? And would a general really even have direct contact with a sergeant? Questions keep mounting.
I've increased your exhaust and optimized your higher gears. That means you can drive at a faster top speed. But there's still plenty of stuff I can do to make your car go faster. Just come see me again and I'll customize your car a little more.
There. Perfect time to mute my mic. So I can just chow down on my sandwich while this guy is talking and not have to subject everyone to gross eating noises. Which I'm always very, like, I'm not, like, squicked out by eating noises, but I'm always very, like, self-conscious of it when I'm on stream. I don't like to eat on stream, or just eat noisily on stream, so that's why I usually try to, get my dinner over and done with before I start streaming. But tonight, I was like, nope, it's sandwich time. I think I would
Do you know
also...
the best way to find lost children?
I would also, I think, want to do this with a different... Maybe a little bit of a softer bread. I think actually the Japanese milk bread I was talking about would be really good for this. Because that is softer. And the ciabatta is fine. But I think a softer, kind of like squishier, more tender bread, I think would be... would make this even better. Excuse me. An even better sandwich. So yeah, I should have made the time to actually go full effort. And oh, George left. Damn it. Okay. Yeah, I should have gone for George first, because I know Lysander's never going to leave. He's always just going to be hanging around his junkyard the whole time. Well. At some point I'll, like, jump back to other chapters and pick up some of the side quests I missed. Oh, Brian's here. I wonder where Sigourney is. She's around somewhere, I'm sure. Oh, actually, there she is. Okay. She has a quest for me. Where am I? Okay, so where is she? She's near the hotel, looks like? Yeah, she's near the hotel. Okay, so I'm here. Okay. Okay, so if I head in a generally west-ish direction. Okay, here we go. Okay, so if I just head this way, and then... Okay, yeah, if I just follow that road and then turn right, then hopefully I'll catch up with her. Okay.
How many years ago was it now? That multiple homicide of young girls in that college town in Illinois. All the victims were cut open from the throat to the crotch. Ripped right open.
Jeez.
During the autopsy, a second stomach was found inside the first victim's body.
Ew!
Of course, she didn't naturally grow a second stomach. One of the stomachs belonged to someone else. As more victims piled up, there was one with 2 hearts, one with 2 livers, 4 lungs. Different organs each time.
Of course, those extra organs didn't do the girls much good, right, Zach?
And they say too much is never enough. In the end, we arrested a professor at the med school. They found the body of his daughter dead and the missing organs at his house. Do you remember what he said when we took him in? I was ordered to restore those deformed bodies back to normal. And remember who he said ordered him? An alien. Well, of course, we couldn't arrest an alien.
so we arrested the professor instead. Serial killers can't be caught by logic and common sense. I learned this the hard way. That first case.
There she is.
Since then, these cases just keep getting more and more complicated. It's a tough job. I thought getting experience while I was young would make the job easier.
Sigourney, you like to stick yourself in the weirdest places, don't you? All right, where are we going this time?
Hey, Sigourney.
I'm glad you're here. My pot, it's getting cold. Please, let's get going.
Okay, no problem. By the way, what's in the pot?
Does that really matter? Now let's get going. Hurry!
Once we get her home, Zach, let's ask her again.
Now, get the car going. My house is over by the lake. 3, 2, 1, go! Why aren't we there yet? Could you step on it? If we go this slow, my pot is going to get cold. This is not good. It's losing more and more of its warmth. At this rate, my pot is going to get cold. Hurry! Hurry! Step on it! Why do you have to drive so safely? Can't you see my pot is getting cold? Why aren't we there?
Okay, where are we? And where is her house? Oh, okay, we're almost there. Good.
Why aren't we there yet? Could you step on it? If we go this slow, my pot is going to get cold.
Meow.
Why aren't we there yet? Could you step on it? If we go this slow, my pot is going to get cold.
There.
Oh, thanks to you, my pot is still warm.
So tell me, Sigourney, just what is in the pot?
You really want to know, don't you?
Yes, very much.
Well, I'm sorry. I can't tell you. The pot has to make that decision, not me.
Okay. Then I need to get to know the pot better first, right?
That's right. In life, you can't skip steps. You have to take one step at a time and take the proper steps. For all actions, there is a reaction. If you ask the pot will answer. It's that simple.
There's truth to what you say.
Yes, the pot is full of truth. If you want to meet the person you are searching for, you have to ask the pot. Listen carefully. The more steps it takes to cook a stew, the better it tastes when it's cooked. pot is getting cold again. Did you have to talk so long? Oh.
The more steps it takes to cook a stew, the better it will taste. I don't think that's how stew works. I've made stew, and it's not a question of how many steps it takes.
Zach, do you know the best way to find lost children? Posters. Put up posters to gather info. That's the most effective way. It works for pets as well as children, and always gets results. Offering a reward gets faster results. Our Bureau's favorite old trick.
Alright. Is there anything else I can do that isn't plot? Actually, what I should do first is save my game if I can find a place to do that. You know what else I should do? Is I want to see if I can find some more bones. Ooh, there's one. Man. I really wish this game let me put map markers down. If any game was dying for map markers, it's this one. Okay, how do I get there? Looks like I have to go along the tracks? Well, it's near Lysander's. Alright, well, huh. Alright, well, I'll start by just going to the objective. Aiming for the objective anyway. And then we'll figure out closer from there. And if I can't get onto the tracks, then we'll just worry about it later.
There was another really bad one around this time of year. 3 years ago. Remember, Zach?
Yes, that's right. That one. Multiple homicide, same MO, across Utah, Colorado, and Missouri. The victims were all average married housewives. But after being run over so many times by a car,
Jeez.
They didn't look human. 5 victims in 2 months in the 3 states. The way he killed them was always the same. But aside from that,
oh, I'm
there
stinky.
was nothing that linked the victims together. Well, they were all married. But age, race, nothing else matched up.
I should change my
Tire
suit.
marks and fragments of paint ID'd the car that was used. That's where things got really tricky. The perpetrator used a 1993 model Cadillac Alante as a weapon. It was registered in the name of one Senator... No, I don't feel like talking about this anymore. That senator's basement. I wish I could forget what I saw there.
Yeah, I think I've actually got like a fly buzzing around my car, weirdly enough. Yeah, I do. There it is. That's really funny. Alright, I'm stinky. I need a new suit. I just bought a new suit, too. let's go wear my new suit. And maybe I'll shave, too, while I'm here. I'll shave and save. Save my game first. And then I'll probably save again once I've done everything else I want to do. Okay. Suitcase. I think this is the one I just got. It is slightly hideous. Let's wear it. Wow. All right, let's get rid of that beard. Ah, babyface Morgan. Cool. Snazzy new face, snazzy new suit. How am I doing? Okay, tiredness and food. I'm okay. I'm a little tired. You know what? Maybe I'll drink some coffee. Actually, if I drink coffee here at the hotel, does that affect my tiredness at all? I wonder. I kind of doubt it. Oops, don't pull out your gun. That's not where the coffee is. Where's the coffee? Oh, okay, right. It's just up here. I thought it was near my room somewhere. Couldn't remember where exactly. Coffee. Everything you do today will succeed. Like you drink coffee. Hell yeah.
I can't really believe this result. Amazing. This is more than fortune. This is advice from the divine optimist himself. Not only does it taste great, but it also tells me so much. Coffee is truly the greatest drink known to man.
Well, I certainly can't overwrite that that result. I don't think it affected my tiredness very much, if at all. But still, if I'm lucky, if my coffee has made me lucky, then I won't sneeze at that. Today is a fine, clear day. A perfect day to have a walk. Okay, where did I put my car? Okay, now I was going to find that bone, if possible. So where was it? Oh right, I got that one already. Okay, I was going to look for the tracks, I guess? Was it these? Yeah, it was these. Oh god, alright, so... Okay, so I gotta go... I wonder if I can even follow the tracks, is what I'm... It's the important part. Okay, so first let's just go over there and see what I can do there, if anything. Alright, so follow this. Okay. Leave the hotel, turn, make a sharp left, and then make a right when I get a chance to do so.
Zach, do you know the best way to find lost children? Posters. Put up posters to gather info. That's the most effective way. It works for pets as well as children, and always gets results. Offering a reward gets faster results. Our Bureau's favorite old trick.
That is not how you get on the highway.
Let's focus on the case at hand. The murders with the red seeds. Officially, the Bureau has not made a statement about these seeds. Some even claim that they are irrelevant to the killings. But after the red seeds were found in a Boston homicide, I've been unable to get them out of my head. I've even gone through all of the files looking for similar cases, and we found 7 other homicides related to the seeds. The victims were all young girls, and they were killed in 8 different states. They arrested all 7 murderers, but there was no connection between them. However, we must not overlook there was one thing linking the cases together, and that's the red seeds.
And I have a hunch this case here in Greenvale is going to lead us to the truth about those seeds. Don't you think so, Zach?
Well, let's just do what we can do and do our best. And by doing our best, I'm sure we'll get to where we need to go.
Let's see. Okay, so we're going the wrong way. It's to the right. At some point I should visit the gas station too. Out of the way, parked car. I was just helping that car along. Okay, I can drive along the tracks. Good. Slightly awkward, but can be done.
Zach, if you notice anything, just stop me.
Hiya! I'm a train, choo-choo. Okay, where are we going? Yeah, to the right. I'm running low on gas. Hi, Spud. Let's see. Where's the gas station from here? Can I do a little detour? Yeah, I was thinking that. Like, I wonder if there's any trains in this game, even. I certainly haven't seen any, so... I think the gas station might be in the other part of town. Hell is it? Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, it's near Lysander. Oh, okay. So okay. So I'm actually not that far. Okay, good. Let's take a quick detour and refill, because I don't want to get where I'm going and then get trapped out there. Although I am actually curious what happens if you run out of gas in your car. Do you have to use a flare to summon a new car? Or is there something else the game does? Yeah, what? What? It's not food time.
Uh-huh.
Aha.
This makes it your 6th time. To thank you for being one of our best customers. Today, you get the special service. Here we go. Ooh. Bubbles. Washing cars is fun. Shiny. Looks pretty. All through. Ooh, that was fun. Come again. I'll give you the special service every time from now on. See ya.
Zach, that was some aggressive car washing. She's crazy. Like a cat in heat.
You may have liked it, but I never want to go through that again.
Well, that sure was a thing. Oops. Okay. Where are we going? Oh, right. Okay. We're going back here. No. Here? No. Other way. Yeah, we're going this way. Okay. Okay, so we just go this way, turn left. Man, you cannot tell me that that dialogue of hers was not some kind of, like, bimbofication hypno-kink fetish dialogue there. Bubbles. Shiny. Looks pretty. Okay, where are we going? I mean, not to kink shame. We don't kink shame on this channel. Especially since I personally know some people who are into that. So, it is not my place to judge. And I won't. Uh-oh. Oh, that's just the tunnel light. Oh no, that is the train. Okay. Oh, oops, wait. I wanted to go this way anyway, because that's where the bone is. Over this way. I missed my turn off. Ah! Perfect. Okay. Here we go. Bone should be somewhere in this area. There's a dog. Sternum. Jeez. And half a rib cage. Or like a third of a rib cage.
Bone? This doesn't look related to the case, but shouldn't I let someone know?
Probably. How do I do that? Now my question is, if I keep driving along this way, where will
Zach,
I end
do you
up?
know the best way to find lost children?
Stop asking that same
Posters.
question.
Put up posters to gather info. That's the most effective way. It works for pets as well as children, and always gets
Every
results.
time he gets in the car.
Offering a reward gets faster results. Our Bureau's favorite old trick.
Ah!
No, nothing. Just my imagination.
Oh, okay, cool. It does put me back on the road. There's another way I can go, too. Just gonna joyriding around these little back roads. Picking up a few dollars at a time. Yeah, you know, every little bit helps, I guess. Although this game is definitely not shy but throwing money at me. Oh. There's an explosive barrel right near that fence. Yikes. Okay. Cool. I would like to save and maybe... maybe fill my car up again. And then I guess let's go do plot. Actually, you know what? There's a save point right here.
Zach, is there something here that you want to check out?
According to Lily, the twins should be with Kaysen. Perhaps we should try going to where she told us they might be.
Zach, do you know the best way to find lost children?
Posters. Put up posters to gather info. That's the most effective way. It works for pets as well as children, and always gets results. Offering a reward gets faster results. Our Bureau's favorite old trick.
I think Quint was just riding next to his car instead of in it. Oops. Excuse me, pardon me. Going through. Actually, I feel bad about that. That was a cool purple car. Good. Exactly the man I wanted to see. Bribe time. Yeah. I love that the game gives me, rewards me for causing damage. Yeah, exactly. Oh, I can actually get him to wash my car. That's cool. Well, we'll start with gas. He spit on my car. Just with his hand. Yeah, exactly. I've actually never had him wash my car before, and I was thinking the same thing. I was like, I wonder if he's just going to spit on my car. And he did! Pretty sure that's what he did anyway. Here, have a tip. for excellent service.
Benjamin, my good buddy. Listen up. I got something new to tell ya.
Haven't you been to the
tell
general
ya
scrap
another
heap yet?
When I see ya again.
Okay, so that was just a tip about going to the general, upgrading my car, which I already knew about. So that was not worth $200, but you know, it's for the side mission, so. Cool. Let's do plot. Where are we going? Okay, keep going straight. But honestly, at this point, I would rather have him spit on my car than have Gina do her do her dance again. Am I going the right way? Yes, I am. Hooray! Whoa, look at that cool tree up there. Wonder if Forrest Kaysen planted it. I'm eating the last of my Sinner sandwich. Oh good, there's a save point right there. Oops. Why do I keep accidentally pulling out my gun because I keep forgetting which button it is to run and which button it is to gun.
Agent York, I found Isaac and Isaiah. They're over there. Let's go.
Hello again, Isaac and Isaiah. I hear you're teaching Willie to do tricks. What's your secret?
It's easy. Really simple. If he does it right, we give him a treat. A cookie if he does it right.
I see. You're very clever. So, tell me, you two. Could you perhaps tell me your special secret with Becky?
No, we can't. It won't be a secret if we tell.
I'm not telling. We promised Becky.
Well, that's a problem. Because I also made a promise to Becky. A promise to catch the bad man who hurt her. But I can't keep my promise if I don't know what the secret is. Do you see?
She told us to give Diane a box. It wasn't that heavy.
We took it to the art gallery and gave it to Diane.
Is that all Becky gave you?
Just when we were leaving to take the box to Diane, Becky called us back. She handed us something. It was small and round. She told us to keep it safe in our pocket and give it to Diane.
Yeah, no chocolate for dogs, please.
And then you met Carol on your way?
Yep. I took the round thing out of my pocket and we looked at it.
And then she talked to us.
We told her that we were on an errand for Becky. She said she'd do it for us.
But we told her no, because Becky asked us, not her. We promised Becky to do it ourselves.
Wait, where did Carol come into this?
So Becky did entrust the locket to them. And now Carol has it.
How? Where?
Right, Kaysen?
What?
Huh?
Where did that
You were in the
get
room
revealed?
when Carol took the locket back from Diane.
Oh.
I saw you with Diane in the art
Okay.
gallery that day.
That's a leap of logic,
Well,
but sure.
Yeah, I was there in the room, but I was only chatting with Diane. Oh, then Carol burst in, all angry looking. While Carol and Diane had their talk, I just sat there like a frog. Yeah, so Carol took the locket from Diane, but that has nothing to do with me, right?
Yes, I believe so. But from this instant, you are now a key witness in this case. I'm afraid you can't leave town until you hear from me.
What? Can you do that? This is all starting to sound a little like Alice in Wonderland.
Which makes you Humpty Dumpty.
What?
Huh?
What?
Isaac and Isaiah, thank you. I think I'll be able to
That
keep
made
my
no
promise
sense.
with Becky thanks to you two.
How is Becky?
Is she getting better?
She'll come and help out at our store again, won't she?
She'll come and play with us again, won't she?
Boys, about Becky.
That's right. Becky is almost totally better now. But I don't think she'll be able to come and see you. I was told by Becky to keep this a secret. But she's actually a goddess of the forest, just like Anna. I think she's gonna be in the forest with Anna for a while.
Cool. We'll keep this a secret then, too.
Wow, that's why Anna and Becky are such good friends.
Yes, hi, cat.
Okay, Willie.
You're happy too, aren't you?
Zach, I hope Emily doesn't end up as a forest goddess, too.
Wow. Cat. Yes. Loud cat.
Okay then, Zach. Let's go over what we found out recently about the case.
First, Diane, the owner of the art gallery. She was out drinking with Nick Cormack in a bar on the night Anna died. Nick confirmed this, and so she has an alibi. But then we have what Nick's wife Olivia told us.
According to Olivia, Nick and Diane not only went to the bar, but also went somewhere else that night. Do you remember where that was, Zach?
It was the art gallery, wasn't it?
That's right, the art gallery. Before entering the gallery, Diane looked back towards Olivia, almost as though she saw Olivia in the dark. Nick's behavior has also become more suspicious by the day.
Shush.
If Olivia is correct, then he is heavily involved in this case. But we have no conclusive evidence of that at the moment. The only thing we can say for sure is that Nick's whereabouts are unknown at the time of Becky's murder. He has no alibi for the crime, but that fact alone means nothing. So who was it that called Thomas to report trouble at Becky's place?
It was Quint, wasn't it?
That's right. It was Quint, Becky's boyfriend. He went to her house and saw the tragedy. Now, about Becky's murder. I'm embarrassed and mortified. Killer struck again while we were on the case. We found her bitten off tongue.
A massive amount of red seeds that poured out with the blood. And an inverted peace symbol, like the one seen at the site of Anna's murder.
Wait, we found her tongue? No, we didn't.
From the similarities, one can deduce that Anna's killer killed Becky. We also found one other important piece of evidence in Becky's room. Can you remember what that was, Zach?
I mean, no.
That's not right, Zach. Think harder.
It wasn't a sketchbook, it was a notebook.
That's right. We found a sketchbook in Becky's room. She had apparently written a letter to her sister Diane. It revealed that Becky took a locket from Anna's body at the crime scene. She also admitted to borrowing a pair of Diane's stiletto heel shoes. So Miss Stiletto Heels was Becky. There was something else at the end of the letter. It said that she handed the locket and stiletto heel shoes to someone. Do you remember who, Zach?
Yeah, I don't understand their names either. So my theory at first was that Isaac was Zach, but I don't think that's the case.
That's right, Zach.
Mainly just because of the CH at the end of the name.
Carol offered to take the items to Diane, but the twins refused. They gave them to Diane themselves, as they had promised. For some reason, Carol wanted the locket. She ended up storming into the gallery to take it from Diane. And when Carol took the locket from Diane, Kaysen just happened to be there. Is Kaysen involved in this? Or was he just there by coincidence? I wonder what's so special about the locket, too. Why did Carol want it so badly? The questions are mounting. Come to think of it, Quint, the first witness, has no alibi for Becky's death. We checked the phone records, and his call definitely came from her house. Is it possible he attacked Becky and then called us from the scene? But everyone is suspicious one way or another. What should we do next, Zach? Okay, who's the most suspicious?
I've never seen that bug happen in Police Quest 3. Who's the most suspicious? I'll say Diane.
That's right. Becky's sister and Carol's enemy, linked to both Nick and Kaysen, the elegant owner of the art gallery. Zach, that's our next move. We'll start with Diane.
Also, regarding the cereal, based on what the game showed, it looked to me like cornflakes.
So you want to find out everything there is to know about Diane?
So that's what I used.
That's right. There's just too many things that we don't know. First, we need more intel about the relationship between Nick and Diane.
But it could be any like flaky cereal, like Frosted Flakes or
Nick and
Wheaties,
Diane
as
meet every night at the
Oprah
bar.
Silva mentioned.
Let's use that. George, we'll need you to stake out the gallery.
What do you mean?
Wait in the parking lot of the art gallery and tail Diane.
You're a cop. You know what stakeout means,
Anywhere
idiot.
other than the bar, you let me know. Emily, you take the diner.
What do you mean?
Wait for Nick and tail him to the bar too. As with George, if he goes anywhere else, then you let me know.
Okay.
What? Really? Wow.
You keep a watch on him inside the bar.
That sucks.
Yes, I will.
I wonder how that happened.
I'll be waiting in the parking lot of the bar. Once Nick and Diane are together, I will follow them wherever they go. What time do they usually show up, Thomas?
Around the same time. Usually between 22 and 2300.
Then at that time we do it, boys and girls.
All right. Fun times. Chocolate. I got some chocolate-covered coffee beans here to make up for the fact that I didn't actually make coffee to go with my spinner sandwich. It's the next
we
best
need
thing.
to be at Carol's bar at 2200. Looks like we have some time to kill. We can go to the diner and see how Nick and Olivia are doing.
Right. I actually just watched, it's funny you should mention Police Quest 3, because I just watched Space Quest Historian's, fair and balanced retrospective about Police Quest 3. And yeah, and I learned about that, there's some points that are like really annoyingly hard to get, and it's like for really stupid reasons that I didn't know about. Fascinating stuff. It's funny because like Police Quest 3 was the first Police Quest game I played, and for a long time it was the only one I'd played. And so it's still kind of like my favorite one, but like for nostalgic reasons. But I mean, looking back on it, it's true that it's not really a great game. Like Police Quest 2 is probably objectively a better game. I didn't play 1 or 2 until many years later. And we just won't even talk about 4 because 4 is garbage. Police Quest 4 is like, I can honestly say that is one of the worst games I've ever played in my life, and I hate it and I will never play it again. But I have a weird love for 3. Oh my god, that's so fun. Oh, that's really funny. Oh, I gotta love it when a bug makes it into the novelization of the game. Man, there aren't enough game novelizations. Like, that used to be a big thing back in the day, and nobody makes novelizations of games anymore. I mean, probably because games often are novels. Which, I mean, I'm for it. Yeah. Yeah, and like 4 had potential. It had like some moments that were like genuinely interesting, and some things that like would have been good if they'd actually like, you know, bothered to fully explore the idea, or, you know, flesh out the lead. But it's just bad. It's bad, and it's like not even bad in a fun way. It's bad in a hateful way. It sucks. It sucks, and it's bad, and I hate it. Anyway, I don't want to end on a negative note. So, but Police Quest 2, like Police Quest 1 was I think I had a little trouble getting into 1 at first. But eventually I did, because I mean it's a classic Sierra game, and of course I'm going to love it at some point. But yeah, I think 2 was just better in general. Although now I've like, I still 3 is still probably like the one that's, you know, the strongest in my mind, just because I've played it a whole lot. Oh, what? Ugh. Oh, that's awful. Well, the shooting in 4 is awful anyway. There's that one like mission where you have to where there's like the shootout with like whoever the fuck it was. I don't even remember. But I had a lot of trouble with that. I streamed that game some years ago, and that was a source of great rage and salt for me. But yeah. The less said about Police Quest 4, the better. That game needs to die in a fire. So we'll continue with this game, which is not Police Quest 4, but also very very buggy. Although I mean, it has been behaving quite nicely tonight. I didn't get any crashes. I think the only weird thing we saw was that glitch with Quint in the car. So yeah, we'll pick this up again next week. I don't think I'll be making. I'm not going to be making another sandwich, but that was a really good sandwich. I would make that again. I would just eat that sandwich, and I have more turkey, so maybe I will. What can we do raid-wise? Who shall we raid? You know, not a lot of people around for raiding. I think I'm just going to sign off rather than raid anybody. But yeah, so we'll be playing more Deadly Premonition next Wednesday, and also very excited about more Rosewater next Tuesday, which I just started last week. Speaking of adventure games, or I didn't start last week, I started yesterday. Yeah, Rosewater's great. Loving it so far. I'm only 2 hours in, but I'm very into it. Yes, cat petting. Well, he ran off. I don't know where he is, but yes, I will find my cat. Oh God, he's overdue for his food, so I gotta pet him and feed him, and I will, yes, and he'll stop screaming at me for about 5 minutes. All right, so thank you for coming, everyone. Thank you for witnessing my sandwich making, and I'll see you next week. Good night.